Thanks for joining us today in talking about how to perform lookups within your SalesNexus database. Let's get started by logging into your database. We're going to navigate up to the Contacts module and choose the Create Lookup option. You have a few options here. Searching by your contact fields, your fields related to your sales activity, and then your specific activities. We're going to go up and do a search for any contact, in this case, that is in a specific state. And let's just choose Colorado. And let's say you're a salesperson and you need to look at all of the contacts in your database that are in your specific territory. So you manage the state of Colorado, and more specifically, a particular city within that state. So let's go down and take a look at that. And of course, what I'm looking for is Denver. And then we'll select Search. And these are the results of our search. So this shows us a comprehensive list of the contacts in our database that are specifically located in Denver, Colorado. At this time, if you choose that this is a recurring search that you need to do, if this is your particular territory, for instance, and each week or each month you want to pull this list again, it's a good idea to save your lookup here. So that criteria is already saved in your database, and you can very quickly come in and select that and then load that information. I'm going to do a search really quickly again to bring that list back up and show you some of the options that you have here. I'd like to make this my current lookup, so I'm going to do that here. And what this does is basically allow you to pull this list again very quickly from your database. Here's the detailed results of that search. It shows me that I have 3,904 records in this search. I can do a few things with this list. I can export this list out into an Excel file if I need to make a copy of that particular list and do something else with that data. You do have the option here to change the view. Right now I'm viewing anything that is 100 records or more. You can change that to any of these fields here. You also have the ability here to select which columns you're viewing here of your data. So these are the columns that you have in view right now in this particular output report. You can take any of those away. You can add any of those over here. Let's say I want to add the second contact as a field of my data. And I'd like to move this up so that it's the first field that I see when I pull up my list. I'm going to save that change. And that way what we're looking for is we see right here, when my list reloads, I've got that column of data that I just recently added here. You also have the ability in your lookup to do a mass edit of your list of information that you just pulled. One common example of this is if you're a salesperson and you pull a list of all the contacts in a particular geographical area that you manage, and let's say you just learned that you're going to be turning over that area to a new representative. Rather than go in and individually make updates to all of your contacts in that area, you can select the fields here. In this case, that would be the record manager. I'm going to select all of the contacts on my list. Sorry about that. Let me refresh that. There we go. Again, I was going to make a change to the record manager. So if I'm moving that over to a new representative in the area that's going to be taking over those particular contacts in that particular area, then I would select the record manager to make the change. Here, I would simply key in that new representative's name. And then what you see there is the change will occur to all of those records that are listed in your specific research file. Apologize, this is lagging just a bit. Now let's say in the 3,904 records that I have in my search or my lookup, I'm looking for one particular person. I'm going to go up here to the quick search option and key that in. And as you see right here, Polk Majestic Travel Group is the company related to that person, so I'm going to select his record. And then that will automatically take me over to that particular contact from my lookup file. So this is a great tool within the database to be able to very quickly search any fields within your database, to do a very quick lookup here in the quick search option. Or again, build your lookups based on the creating a lookup feature. And again, you have several options here. You can see here you have multiple search criteria that you can add, so layers to your search if you need to do a very intricate search. For instance, here we searched records that were in the state of Colorado and the city of Denver. You could go a step further and you could search anyone with a particular address, a particular phone number. Maybe they're in a particular area, or you just want to see people that are in a specific department within those contacts there. So if it's everyone in the corporate group of those particular contacts in the state of Denver, Colorado. We found no matches to that search, but again, the example here is simply to show you that you can add several levels to any of your lookups. And again, always make sure that you save those if you'd like to replicate those later, just like we did with our search here for the Denver, Colorado. Again, be sure that you utilize also the quick search option here. It's a great way to search any fields within your database and do lookups very easily and quickly within your SalesNexus database. Thanks for joining us. I hope that this has been of value to you.